Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 2, the Anti-Kebab League. I'm your host for the episode, Gilvin, and joining me as always is Mobazir and the Prussian Prince. Say hi, guys.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
So this is the Victoria tour waiting for something interesting to happen.
Yeah, well,
Serious.
something interesting has happened.
Which is my nation being conquered. And,
Right.
Well, occupied.
True, but you're not at the
conquered.
risk of getting attacked because you don't have a direct border.
No, the Russians are marching through him right now.
Oh, okay.
On a side note, hey, Prussian Prince, can you go stay with Marbazir?
Stay with Marvis there.
If you can get here.
Yeah,
You can just walk down.
Yeah.
So it turns out, at the end of the last episode, I decided to check. It turns out at some point after declaring war, the Russians suddenly had plus 200 political considerations for forming an alliance with me. So I'm just like, yeah, sure, why not? And then I suddenly got invited into this war. So I'm now on the Russian side, which I think is a good thing. I'm not sure yet. I'll get back to you on that. I think it's a good thing. It's hard to tell.
So wait, you're no longer under the Ottomans then?
No, I am, but I'm allied to Russia. Because reasons.
So wait, you're in the sphere of
The
the
Ottomans.
Ottomans, and you're fighting the Ottomans.
Yes.
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't. Things tend to stop making sense once Russia gets involved. It's a known thing.
By the way, should we form alliances with each other or does that
We
not make any
can't.
sense?
'Cause
We
we're satellites.
realistically speaking, we don't need to.
Mhm.
One, we can't even ally the Prussian Prince because he's a satellite of the Ottoman
Yes.
Empire.
Right.
Yes,
But
actually.
is there any in-game reason for us to get an alliance?
Realistically speaking,
Yo,
not really until we go to war. Like, if it's like, hey, I'm planning a war campaign, let's ally so you can help me out with it, right? But until then, it's a bad idea to do it because every ally that you have grants you -10 to getting other allies
Okay.
with the AI. We're human. We don't care really how many other allies of the
Right.
AI that you have. So, statistically, by not forming alliances, we're just making it easier for us to form allies with the great powers and the like. So that's basically the goal with it.
Okay.
So- wow, look at the Brits. They're in the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, they're coming up through that mysteriously missing chunk of the Middle East that is now British.
Yes.
Gee, I wonder how that came about. Freaking British and their colonialism.
Prices collapse. In the last 36 months, the price of machine parts has dropped like a rock.
Interesting.
Machine parts. Oh, my population is getting so low, man.
Yeah, occupation's gonna suck, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, there is some good news, and this is why I wanted you to shuttle your army out. This is very important. There's a good chance that as a result of this occupation, you will form Romania.
Really?
Hey, that's cheating.
Yeah, I know.
How does that happen?
Oh, shit. I fucked up.
Because of the war goals?
No, fuck.
All pops. Yeah, I lost 4% population in one of my regions.
Oh, this sucks.
What happened?
Ugh, I accidentally friggin' tried to pause with space, but it didn't work. And so I lost the occupation on Istanbul. Fuck, the Russians get it now. I'm not gonna be able to add war goals.
Oh.
Oh, crap. Well, I cocked this up real good. Damn.
Now we can blame this on you.
Well, not really, but...
Oh man, my population is dropping.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Oh, quicker and quicker.
Yeah. Like I said, but also your militancy will be going up,
Yep. It
which
is.
you'll notice. Now, that sounds like a bad thing.
But I will pass reforms, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you might as well. But the good thing that you can do with it, and why you want to do it, is simply, fuck. Right. Rebels will start to form. And you have an army. Moldavia doesn't. So, in theory, I think the Romanian pan-nationalists might just rise up in Moldavia and take over, and then they'll petition you to be annexed and form Romania.
Oh, awesome.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense if the rebels take over Moldavia, and I'm not taken over by the rebels, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's why you need to try and hide your army inside of Marbazir or something.
I can't because they're going there. I'll hide them
No,
all the way in the
the
west.
Russians can't enter Greece. If Marbazir grants you military
No,
access.
but I can't ask for it.
Really?
Oh, by the
No,
way,
it
what
doesn't.
happens if my crisis triggers during this war?
Well, the Ottomans are still on the Great Power list.
So is Great Britain, and they are involved in this war. They have an army right here.
Yeah, somebody else is going to have to support the Ottomans.
Mm.
And actually, you might have a chance. Because the NGF or France might back you here.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I don't know how it'll go. If France backs you, you should have Austria as well. If the NGF backs you, well,
Yeah, I got 200 with France and 200 with Germany.
yeah, hopefully one of the two will back you in this case.
Okay, so apparently my factories are closed. Jeez, I wonder why.
Yeah. Surely it has nothing to do with that whole occupation thing.
Yeah, I didn't see this one coming.
Nah.
Well, mine are operating at a loss because there are no resources.
And somehow I'm getting all this influenza, all these diseases and stuff once the Russians occupied it. They came with all their diseases. Is there actually such a mechanic?
No, not really.
It's just like RNG.
Yeah. It pretty much is. Ugh.
Meanwhile, I'm just chilling down here.
Yeah. I mean, you could just declare war on the Ottomans at this point. They don't have an
Yeah,
army.
I'd rather
anymore.
pass, I think.
All right.
They do have
It's
an
not
army.
like they can defend themselves at this point.
They have an army, but not for long.
Can
No,
you see army
they're-
size on the ledger here? I assume you can.
Hmm?
Army size on the ledger. I
Yeah.
assume you can see that.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Just need to find it.
Yeah. Political system, political reform, social reforms.
Don't
country
worry.
population.
It will
Actually,
be
no, you
down to
can't.
zero.
Great.
There's an easier way to do it though. If you just go to the diplomacy screen, select the
Mhm.
Ottomans, and then
Okay.
mouse over their military, you'll get their military score from soldiers and army, which is a roughly how strong their army is, which is currently 8.6.
Yeah, I see it.
Most of which, as
Okay,
far as
then.
I can tell, is hiding out in.
And I have 1.15.
Can't
Just
you
saying.
just go to show wars and then hover over the number as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, that would also work. Although they aren't necessarily involved in a war. So good to know the way to do it otherwise.
It shows total military strength, 18.
Yeah.
Russia, 96. Holy crap. United
They're
Kingdom,
Russia.
127.
To be fair,
Yeah.
most of the United Kingdom's military score, if you'll notice, I think comes from capital ships.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah. Russia is already down here at my border. So even if I wanted to declare war, it's probably a little bit too late.
yeah, just a little. God damn. Yeah. That's why I wanted you to declare war before Russia got to the border.
It's fine.
Yeah. How's that crisis coming along anyway? For 42%. Yeah, with the number of great powers.
Yeah,
currently-
43% right now.
Oh my god, my population is. Wow, now I'm losing like nearly 3k
Yep.
a month.
I know. I'm losing
Wow.
500 a month right now. This is not good for anybody.
Except Russia.
This is to a degree true. The important thing is this is also really bad for the Ottoman Empire. Like they're
Yeah.
losing so much right now.
Yeah.
Like after this war is over, they're off the Great Powers list.
But my poor country. I wonder if I can sneak behind all those stacks and unsiege everything. Probably not.
So wait, I think we actually want this war to end before the next crisis, don't we? If the Ottomans are going to fall off the great power list, that's good for us.
Well, I mean, it will. I'm actually surprised it's ticking up at all. Just because great powers at war, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it will probably like this war is gonna end soon. So
It's at 56% right now. So it can trigger any moment.
is it? What?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
56%.
Okay, it just went up. It just boosted up an extra 10. That's all. Alright. Let's see.
But who will won't the Russians get there, or not the Russians, but the Ottomans get backing from someone? With who
Yeah, probably Great Britain. Which is actually kind of why Marbazir is perfect for this crisis, because he's in the Great British Sphere.
Yep, and I'm allied with them.
Yeah, which should actually mean that the UK should just support nobody. In a situation like that, the AI will just tend to go with nobody.
Okay.
Right.
Which is perfect because the UK is probably the only one who will back the Ottomans.
Yeah.
Marbazir has this handy thing of being really friendly with all the other great powers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So with a
almost
little
all the
luck-
other great powers.
Yeah, most of them. So with a little luck,
Still
he'll
kind of bad
find
with Austria.
that would be the hope, anyway, is that he finds some support.
Yep. 60%.
Okay, I just took state-controlled reforms. Trade unions. Oh no, they'll
Should I
actually
raise-
get to my army.
Should I raise military spending in case it does go to war?
Depends. One, you'll have a lot of warning before it goes to war. There's that whole crisis meter,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to tell you if it's likely going to go to war,
Okay.
just
Okay.
off of where the great powers end up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
All right.
Look at my stack. I can't send it there.
yeah, I
There's-
know.
I think I'll lose it.
Just keep on running, don't stand still, and try not to get caught by.
Oh, they're coming! They're coming. I need
Oh,
to
you're
run.
still getting away. Keep running.
Which way? South?
Yeah, just south. They're chasing.
You know,
Uh,
it would be nice if I could see what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
I can. Oh no.
Don't worry, Prussian Brutes will be making you run by your border and
Yes.
and be able to see it. What we need right now is the Benny Hill theme.
No!
Oh,
I
he
got
got
caught.
caught.
No.
Make the Marbazir's border.
Rip.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Russians are merciless. They'll hunt you down.
Mm-hmm.
No. My stacks. Well, there goes the plan.
Yep.
I, support
I see
getting
the Russian
rebels.
stack that wiped you out.
Yeah.
Probably. The 24.
Yeah.
Maybe this will get me enough.
Well, this war is taking a while.
So I have lost like probably about 200,000 men so far in this
Sounds
war.
about right.
Like,
But you know, just looking
population-wise.
at the war score, no one is really winning decisively.
Which is
Well,
very
yeah.
strange.
Trust me when I say Russia is winning decisively.
Okay.
Yeah.
The war
Well,
score. doesn't-
just based on how much they occupied.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing: the war score doesn't necessarily tell the whole story.
Okay.
It's
What is
Because-
it based on then?
well, if you mouse over it, it's minus 40 from battles.
Yeah, it seems even less useful than in EU4.
Yeah.
Like, a lot less useful.
Like, in theory, the Russians are losing this war, but most of that's been the result of, lost battles against the British.
Yeah.
But the problem is, as we've learned, it doesn't really matter how many times you beat the Russians in battle.
Mhm.
There's just more Russians.
Right, this is true. See, World War II.
Yeah, the Russians just keep coming. No matter how much you think you're winning, you're not. Is the best way to put it. You are not winning against Russia. So yeah, that's just the sort of general idea.
Yeah.
The Russians
not,
still
not
have
losing is the best you can do.
yeah. The Russians are still winning by a massive factor
Mm-hmm.
of just having infinite soldiers. Oh fuck, this region's all colonial. Also,
How do you
Spain
even-
now owns Crete. What the hell happened?
How do you even beat Russia in this game then?
Well, you
Fighting
have
Prussia?
to bleed them. It sucks. The only ones who really can are the Germans, generally, because the Germans have a pile of tech on everyone because they start with massive literacy.
Yeah.
So the only real way to beat the Russians is just bleeding them, and you have to play extraordinarily defensively. There's tactics that I'm sure we'll have to go into when we get to that phase,
Yeah.
because there will be a point where we actually have to attack Russia over the
Mhm.
Romanian cores, which is going to be rough. Yeah, attack
You two
Russia.
guys are closer.
Yeah,
You can do that while I comment on your progress.
yeah. So y- it sucks, and basically you just have to use the dig in really hard, because the dig in starts really strong and then slowly gets weaker, and you never really want to fight a battle all the way with Russia. What you generally
Yeah.
do is you wait until the dig in gets down to +1 or +2 or whatever, then you retreat, let the Russians occupy that province, and dig in again while they do that.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
so
see.
Yeah, you see, so you fight constantly with fairly high dig-in on your side, and it's generally the
Or
only way to
take-
slaughter enough Russians.
But you
Or
need
take
the
to
tech for
gas
that.
attack and hope they won't have gas defense by that
Oh
time.
yeah, gas attack, that's the time to attack Russia. 1900, that is the
So-
Russian weak point.
So you
Mhm.
need the first three, the army doctrine then for dig-in cap.
Yeah. You'll need one of all 6 if you can, but yeah, it makes fighting Russia a lot easier. Is to sort of do deep defense. And picking favorable fights when you can.
Wait, I can actually open the factories. I have the option. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, I'm making money. I have no employees, but I'm making like so much money. How is
Good
this working? 0
magic.
employees plus 18, 0 employees plus 13.
God damn it.
I still need cement and glass
So-
and fruit.
Explain to me, how do factories with 0 workers, how are they profitable? Because
They
apparently
aren't.
they are.
They aren't. It's a weird math thing.
Okay.
That number isn't actually particularly accurate.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it.
Okay, it's from investments. The whole profit is from investments. Okay.
So basically, they're a .com company. No one's gonna be young enough to get that.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Look at my budget.
Is it awful?
Well, I'm not looking at my money, which is not going too great, but I'm looking at my rich. 0%. Well, the rich 100% are getting none of their needs. And then the poor 100% are getting none of their needs.
Yeah. By the way, there's starvation in Romania.
Hmm. Thanks, Russia.
Yeah. You can really thank the British for this one. I mean, they're the ones not surrendering. And slowly at this point, like, the war scores are just ticking in favor of Russia.
My crisis is at 97% right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. It should fire eventually.
Yeah, it should fire.
I don't know if it can fire while it's under Russian occupation. So it
Yeah,
might just have to
good
wait till the end of the war.
Yeah, possibly.
We'll see. Because I know cooldowns are off right now. Yeah. I'm really kind of pissed because I didn't actually take enough land to add war goals.
Mhm.
So there's a really annoying thing in Victoria
Yeah.
where you have to have 1% personal war score to add war goals.
All right.
So despite the fact that I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces, I don't have 1% personal war score and can't add war goals right now,
Oh, okay.
which blows.
Yeah.
Oh, does it piss me off?
Don't you just need to like siege one territory? Is
No,
not enough?
because you need 1%. I'm not using that as to say any quantity. I literally mean 1%. So the 5 provinces I have are worth only like somewhere between 0.1 and 0.9% war score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. So
Which
a single province is
sucks.
not worth 1%.
Yeah. The provinces aren't worth enough.
It's 100 now.
Yeah.
It's
So
quite
I'm
possible that this war needs to end first.
Yeah, which is pretty much just going to mean
I hope
that-
it is.
Champions League. Which pretty much is going to basically be a while because the UK is stubborn.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll notice that England's actually the war leader, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks, and we basically just have to wait for that.
So yeah. Also, my research points have been dropping.
That'll probably happen because I don't think
Yes.
your teachers can teach anybody.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't see why.
it's not like the Russians were known for being especially brutal during their occupations. So, on the plus side, seriously, if anyone wants to see something amazing, there is a migrations map mode.
Okay. Just
I
need to
recommend
find it.
looking at it right about now because, wow, that's 4,000
see
a
it.
month.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Wow.
The Ottomans are losing 4,000 people a month to emigration.
I'm losing men to immigration as well. But
300,
if you-
yeah.
But to Uruguay.
And now go look at the U.S.
Brazil is getting almost as much as the US.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
Brazil and the U.S. get the majority of immigration.
Yeah.
So, good news. I'd guess by the end of this war, there aren't going to be many people left in the Ottoman Empire.
Well, I can't really blame them.
Just saying. Oh dear. Yeah, that's rough. The Ottomans' military score is down to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. Especially for me.
Great
I can't even
Ottoman
see what's
occupation.
going on.
Yeah. This is the great occupation
Mhm.
of the Ottoman
funny.
Empire.
If you look at USA, most people are immigrating from the Ottomans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be funny if there just ends up being provinces that are just full of Turks. We're removing the kebab, but we're just relocating it to the USA. Really.
Yes.
Kebab
Oh my
is
Hawaii
God.
is also getting a lot.
Now it's 5,000 a month.
Yeah, it gets worse the longer this lasts. Like, it's just going to keep getting worse.
Yeah.
I guess we will have Turk provinces in USA. Seriously.
Yeah. It's... Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, this is brutal.
So, I keep
Thank God that
passing
you-
reforms.
Has the Geneva Convention been invented yet?
The what?
No, Geneva Convention's not been invented yet. Just don't worry about it. I think that's
Mhm.
1860 or something. You'll just get an option to sign the Geneva Convention. Pro tip.
Oh,
don't ever-
okay.
It's terrible. Don't do it. It turns out
Why-
Geneva.
My upper house is up to 20% reactionary now.
Yeah, good luck passing reforms with that.
Yeah.
Problem is, of course, probably your revanchism is really high, isn't it?
Yeah, 60%.
Yeah, me too. So that causes people to be significantly more in favor of jingoism,
Mm-hmm.
which means people are more in favor of jingoism are more in favor of the reactionary party, who are jingoists.
Yeah, they are 80% down at important issues.
Yeah, that's not particularly surprising. So that sort of thing is going to happen. It's going to drive them to the extremes.
Yeah.
That's also generally how fascism comes about. If you have a high revanchism, it pushes them to the extreme right, meaning fascism when it comes around. So,
This might take a while.
yeah, I know. I'm actually just kind of surprised how long this occupation is taking.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, Britain.
Well, they still need to occupy a lot in Africa.
Well,
They're not
it doesn't
making a lot of
matter. The
progress,
Ottomans are, under all intents and purposes, under full occupation at this point.
Yeah, right, but the AI might want to occupy 100%, no?
But Britain won't care.
Hey, good news. By the way, you can take your national focus off, Marbzir. If you mouse
and-
over the crisis regions, there's a rebellious movement now called
Right,
the
but if I take it off, will it stay at 100 and still fire?
Yes, because look at the math on it. The Greek liberation movement is providing 1.2 a month. Your national focus is putting
I'm not
0.
seeing that on
No.
the mouse over. I just see. Oh yeah, I see it if I wait a little bit longer.
Yeah,
No, I still don't see it. Oh, 1.2 from right. Yeah, I see it now.
liberation movement. So the rebels are now going to do the hard work for you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
can take your national focus and go do something else with it now.
All right.
Ain't that great?
More clergymen, basically.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. All right. In the meantime, I'm trying to get some more soldiers up in here, so that way I can actually have an army. That'd be great.
There is some decay though, but I don't think it will matter.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
decaying at
small.
all. It's still at 100. Flashpoint tension.
Yeah,
100.
but I mean the negative modifiers are like at 0.13,
Yeah.
while the liberation movement is at 1.2, 10 times higher.
Yeah. So the decay is statistically insignificant at this
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded like a peace deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
finally. Well, maybe now it will actually fire.
Yeah. International crisis in Thessalia, and the North German Federation is back in Greece.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
Can
that
you
was
s-
before
Can you
the
slow
autumn-
down a bit? Can you slow down a bit?
course, of
Not
course.
speed 4.
Yes, yes. So let's have a look at this crisis here. Well, and surprisingly, the UK backed the Ottomans. I figured that would happen. Unfortunately, the plus 100 from the ally.
The United
Russia
Kingdom
is-
is backing the Ottomans, and Russia is also.
Oh.
No, Austria is backing the Ottomans.
Austria's backing the Ottomans. Okay, so you have Prussia, or the North German Federation, sorry, and Russia on the same side.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
I think you
France.
win.
France will
Oh,
join
we'll see.
as well.
Yeah, France should
Possibly.
join the North German Federation, and
Kind of sucks that UK backed the Ottomans, though, even though I'm at 200 with them and I'm allied with them.
well, yeah, it's because they get, it's because they're allied to the Ottomans too. And once the
Mhm.
crisis starts, it's all about the North German Federation now. You don't
Okay.
matter.
Right.
It's what the UK thinks of the NGF, which
Mm-hmm.
is not particularly great.
Right.
All right,
I am at 200 with France, but it doesn't look like they want to do anything.
they should support the NGF. They have political considerations towards it, but it
Okay.
probably require the crisis heating up a bit more first before it goes to it.
And imagine.
And there's
white
also a good
peace.
chance that Spain will support the Ottomans. Speaking of. So now all that's required is for France to join Russia. And the
Yep.
Federation. Well, congratulations. You've successfully plunged this continent into war, probably.
Well, there could still be a white peace. Who
I
knows?
don't think so.
Well, that sounds fun.
It might come to white peace if France doesn't join fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're probably going to hold their ground. Because combined, the NGF and Russia have 225, 125, 225, 3, 64. Yeah, there's not actually that much of a difference because the Ottomans have a military score of 3 right now. All
Yeah.
that's in capital ships, by the way. They don't
yeah,
actually have an
right.
army.
Yeah, they don't have an army.
So it looks worse than it is for the North German Federation. It seems like, man, 4 great powers, that's a lot. But Spain's practically useless. And the Ottomans
Right.
legitimately do not have any army right now. So, assuming France ever gets off its ass and joins the NGF, it's going to war. There's a small chance it'll white peace without it, but I doubt it. I think it's going to war no matter what at this point.
Unless they join the Ottomans.
That can't happen.
Okay.
They have way too much political consideration against the Ottoman
Oh,
Empire.
yeah, you're right.
It's not going to happen. But war is 3 months away. By the way, you should probably mount up your troops, by the way. You're going to war.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I raised my military spending.
Just figured I'd let you know. This is going to war. Good luck.
Still making money, fortunately.
Imagine it. Imagine it doesn't go to war.
On the plus side, this does mean a second occupation of the Ottoman Empire, and millions more Turkish are going to evacuate.
Wait, I will be occupied
It
again.
will be. Wait
Oh yeah,
for
by
it.
the way,
A Brazilian of emigrants.
before this goes to war,
Mhm.
the day before this goes to war, Prussian, you need to declare war on the Ottoman Empire for independence. Unless you want to get occupied again.
I can't.
So here's an idea. Let's just pause and
Yeah.
end this episode when it's like 5 days away.
Yeah, you can't.
I
press
can't
events?
because it says there is a crisis.
Oh, frick! Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, you can declare war when there's a crisis.
You can't declare war. Or
I'm
be-
involved in a crisis. It says you cannot declare war or be declared.
Yeah, because
war
you're
upon
their
if you're
satellite
involved in a
or something,
crisis.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you cannot be declared war upon if you're involved in a crisis. That includes the Ottomans. The Ottomans
Yeah.
are involved in a crisis, so we can't declare war on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Well, let's just make a cut here because we're at half hour. We'll
Yeah.
continue in
Yes.
the next episode.
Something's finally going down.
Yep,
Yeah.
something is happening, especially on my end.
Oh yeah. You ready,
So
Marv?
thanks for watching, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and
Thank
see you next time.
Bye bye.